Shalom, Kalalayam, Yahweh, Basham, Yoshai, Basham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Church of Great Millstone, who teach me this truth, that the Negro, native of the Americans, Latino makes up most of Yasharala. Shalom to the brothers who also teach this truth. Shalom, this is Banaya. So this one, AI is a weapon, and this is not my content, I'm just using it. Okay, so here goes.
So here we go again with what could be a plot in a sci-fi thriller, but is reality.
Researchers in the US have for the first time used artificial intelligence to design new viruses.
It's been hailed as a very significant turning point. What could possibly go wrong?
There's also concern that the technology could create new and yet unheard of bioweapons.
It does sound like something from a sci-fi movie, but this is real. A US team have used artificial intelligence to design completely new viruses. Well, coming up, we'll assess what it means, including questions it raises about safety and biosecurity. First, what exactly did the researchers actually do?
AI has been used to design simple structures like antibiotics before.
But now, for the first time, AI has designed the entire genetic code, the whole genome of viruses that aren't found in nature.
Scientists took these AI designs and attempted to make them in a lab.
It works a bit like ChatGPT, but instead of predicting sequences of words, these AI models predict the language of life.
And instead of being trained on books and websites, these AI models were trained on genetic codes from viruses, bacteria, plants, and people.
They were then refined to create a type of virus known as a bacteriophage, which infect only specific species of bacteria.
16 virus designs were a success and were able to kill bacteria in tests.
So that's what the US team managed to do, but how big a deal is it? Our health correspondent James Gallagher assesses the significance of the research.
This is a real step up in the power of what AI has been able to do in this kind of field. So we've already seen generative artificial intelligence tools being used to come up with designs for new antibiotics and for new vaccines, whereas this is looking at the whole genetic code, the entire genome of viruses, generating those in a computer. And the way that was done is that scientists were trying to develop new types of a virus called phage. And what they do is they infect bacteria so that there's no risk. You don't need to be terrified. There's no risk to human beings. They infect bacteria. And what they did was they got the AI to generate the genetic code, suggested genetic codes. Then the scientists picked 300 that they thought were the most promising, test those in the laboratory. So they actually then made those viruses as designed by the AI. And they found that 16 of those were able to fully function in the laboratory. So they were infecting bacteria, they were replicating inside those bacteria, and that's the first time this has been done.
Well, the breakthrough has been labelled a very significant turning point in science that could unlock a new era for treating disease. But experts have also warned AI-designed viruses raise urgent safety and security concerns. Well, let's start with the benefit. Here's Dr. Simon Clark, a microbiologist from the University of Reading.
Some people have suggested that you could use these types of viruses which attack bacteria to wipe out, to kill bacteria that are causing infections that are resistant to antibiotics. So it's potentially a novel strategy for dealing with antibiotic resistance. There are all sorts of other problems around that, one of which is that bacteria...
This man is evil, man. And this man is the basis of men. This man is ruling. Base, adjective. Low of little height, from Old French base, or bas, low, lowly mean. From Latin, basso, thick, stumpy, low. Okay, this man is a low man. Low. He's the basis of men. Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. So this man is a base man. He will turn everything that's good into a weapon. His mind is always evil. Okay? He tries to be God. Isaiah 14. Let's start at 10. All day shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy voice. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. O art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? O art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation? So this is going into him falling from rulership. Okay? For thou hast said, in thine heart I will ascend into heaven. And he did attain flight. So he did ascend into the heavens. And people after World War II, before World War II, when they were landing their planes in the Pacific, the people thought they were gods. Because these people were actually, the people in the Pacific are actually Greeks. The Melanesians and these people. These are the original Greek people. Okay? That's another story. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. So, this man in his heart, he is trying to be God. Okay? But he will be brought down to the side of the pit. So, to prove that this man was given the blessing of the weapon, I'll go to Genesis 27. Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. So he will use his weapons to control the earth. But that time is coming to an end. The time of the Gentiles is almost done. Yeah. So he did break the yoke from off his neck. And he went out into the world and he overflowed the earth with wickedness. Look at the condition of the earth. Look at it. It's a mess. Plastic continent. And all kind of other unholy shit that came from his petroleum. All of this came from his petroleum. You understand? Which he rob and rape for. He rob our people for. And even now he's still fighting over it. Look at this. The thing that he used against people is going to destroy him. He will be destroyed. Because wickedness cannot go on forever. Ecclesiastes 3 and 18. He's a beast. I said in my heart, which is your mind, concern the estate of the sons of men, that Yahweh might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. You understand? He's the lowest of the low. Job 30 tell you about him running into the hills after Rome fell. That's what it's all about. Job 9 and 24. Is the wicked that the earth has been given over to. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So he covered all the original people. He hide them. He is everything that is good. He is the Egyptian. He is the Greek. When we know he's not. He is every nation. How the hell does that make sense? And he's projecting himself onto others, telling you that they are nothing. So Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So everything he does is weaponized. Everything is a weapon. The microwave is a weapon. People don't even know it's a weapon that can kill anything pointed at it, if it is pointed at it. Isaiah, Malachi 1 and 4. Malachi 1 and 4. Yes, Obadiah will deal with him. Obadiah is for him. Whereas Edom said, we are in profit, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they will build, but I will throw down. They shall call him the border of wickedness, the people against whom Yahweh hath anger, indignation for a righteous anger. Yeah. And Revelation 13 and 16. That's where he's going with AI. Total control. And he wants to be a god. The people at the summit tells you that they intend to be gods, and if you try to stop them, they will kill you out of their own mouths. They tell you you will own nothing and you will be happy, because if you say nothing, you will die. So I'll give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yoshai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba Baba Abba. Shalom.